My friend, let me tell you a story. They say, behind every great man there is a woman. But behind Davido, the superstar, the 30BG general, the Afrobeat lion, there is Chioma Avril Rowland. Quiet, elegant, mysterious, and powerful in ways many do not understand. When the world was dancing to Fall and If, Chioma was not in the spotlight. She was in the background, building herself quietly. And yet, destiny had other plans. Today, she is not just Davido's wife, she is his anchor, his silence, his strength. This is not just gist, my friend. This is Nollywood in real life. Tonight, we are diving deep into her journey. From her childhood in Imo State, to her university days, to meeting Davido, to heartbreaks, betrayals, tragedy, redemption, and finally, her crown as Mrs. Adeleke. So sit back, relax, sip your zobo, and let us peel back every layer of Chef Chi's story. Chioma Avril Rowland was born on May 1st, 1995 in Owerri, Imo State. Unlike many who chase fame, Chioma never wanted the spotlight. She grew up in a conservative Seventh-day Adventist home. Her parents, Mr. and Mrs. Rowland, were deeply religious. Rumor even says her father is a pastor, while her mother kept a quiet and humble life at home. Chioma was the middle child, and you know how middle children are. Not the loudest, not the quietest, but always balanced and observant. She had a sister, Jennifer, who became a fashion designer, and a best friend, Naomi, who stood by her through thick and thin. Her life was simple: school, church, family. No paparazzi, no drama, no flashing lights. Just a young girl with dreams. But destiny had its own script. Chioma wasn't just beautiful. She was smart. She studied economics at Babcock University. Babcock, the same university Davido attended. But while Davido was already an Afrobeat superstar, juggling classes with world tours, Chioma was a quiet, reserved girl in her lane. And yet, fate crossed their paths. Davido saw her first. My friend, the moment he did, it was game over. He was drawn to her calm, her elegance, her refusal to be starstruck. She wasn't like the others. She wasn't chasing clout. She wasn't begging for attention. She was just Chioma. He pursued her. She resisted. For months he chased. For months she stayed unimpressed. But love is stubborn. Eventually she gave him a chance. By 2017, they were together. Quietly, secretly. For nearly a year, Davido kept her hidden. Maybe to protect her, maybe because he knew she was different. But in 2018, the secret couldn't be kept anymore. It was Chioma's birthday and Davido went all out. He didn't just post her picture. He released a song, Assurance, a love anthem that shook Nigeria. He sang about her, bought her a Porsche SUV and told the world, "This is my queen." The internet went mad. Fans screamed, "God, when?" Blogs exploded. Chioma became a household name overnight. She wasn't just Davido's girlfriend anymore. She was Chef Chi, the woman who inspired one of the biggest Afrobeats love songs. Soon, she leaned into her new identity. She started a cooking show on YouTube. She posted fine dining aesthetics. She became the brand, Chef Chi. And for a moment, everything looked perfect. In 2019, Chioma gave birth to their first son, Ifeanyi David Adeleke Jr. The joy was massive. Nigerians celebrated. Davido beamed with pride. But not all that glitters is gold. Rumors began. Allegations of Davido's links to other women, models, influencers, even whispers of baby mama drama. Fans were angry. They dragged Davido online. They screamed, "How can you disrespect Chioma?" Twitter caught fire. Instagram became Nollywood. But Chioma, she said nothing. Silent, calm, elegant. That silence spoke louder than any rant. By 2020, the breakup rumors were everywhere. Photos surfaced of Davido with Instagram model Maya Yafai. Nigerians lost it. The backlash was brutal. And still, Chioma kept her composure. Then came October 2022. Tragedy. Their son, Ifeanyi, drowned in their Banana Island home. For a moment, Nigeria stopped breathing. The nation cried. Celebrities posted black candles. The Adeleke family disappeared into mourning. Chioma and Davido went silent. No posts, no appearances, nothing but grief. And then one day, a photo surfaced. Chioma's hand, a tattoo, numbers 191020, the birth date of her late son, her silent tribute. That image broke hearts everywhere. But after darkness comes light. In 2023, Davido released his timeless album, Songs of Pain, Songs of Healing, and behind him, Chioma, always Chioma. Later that year, joy returned. The couple welcomed twins, a boy and a girl in the United States. Nigerians celebrated like it was a national holiday. Hope was restored. Soon, the whispers turned into reality. Chioma and Davido were married, quietly, a traditional ceremony, a court wedding. No drama, just love. Chioma Avril Rowland Adeleke had stepped fully into her crown. Now, let's talk about her power. Chioma doesn't sing, she doesn't dance, she doesn't fight on Instagram, yet she is the queen of 30BG. Her silence is her weapon, her elegance is her voice, her loyalty is her crown. Some call her submissive, others say she's strategic. Maybe she's both, but one thing is certain, Chioma is not just David's wife. She is his balance, his strength, his queen. And of course, there is always the gossip, the whispers that she returned because of the twins or because of promises Davido made, investments, security, power, and then the endless tension with other baby mamas, especially Sophia Momodu. But that gist, my friend, is another video on its own. So who really is Chioma Avril Rowland Adeleke? She is the quiet girl who became the woman behind one of Africa's biggest stars. She is the mother who turned heartbreak into healing. She is the wife who carries her crown without needing to shout. From Owerri to Atlanta, from tragedy to triumph, from silence to legacy, Chioma's story is proof that power doesn't always scream. Sometimes it whispers. And through it all, she never needed to say a word. That, my friend, is true power. So tell me, what do you think? Is Chioma the silent force holding Davido's empire together? Or is there more to her story? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Like, share, and subscribe, because here on Kaycee Corner's blog, the gist never ends and the tea is always hot. Until next time, keep sipping, because the story continues.